Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you. Now, because of my content riddle brain, I can't do anything without making a video out of it. So here we go. We got three scene boxes today. We got the Final Fantasy 15 Camp Comrades scene box, the Final Fantasy 8 Children of Fate scene box, and the Final Fantasy 1 Garland Chaos at the Shrine scene box, each with three play boosters. So I want to be able to open it up primarily because I want to be able to open up the play boosters that are inside, and I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be able to uh, when the next shipment of Final Fantasy boosters will come, and whether it's still a good idea to buy boosters or just buy singles. But if I'm gonna buy boosters, I might as well make content out of that. So here we go. Here is the box. It comes with the scene box. We've got Noctis, Ignis, Prompto, and Gladiolus. The we'll look over the cards as we look over it. I'll pull this out this way. Poof. The little box. Ding, 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 ding. Currently using, hopefully, copyright free. YouTube said it's copyright free, so it must be so, right? Copyright free music from Final Fantasy 6. So here we got the three play boosters. We'll open that last. Open up. We have the art card versions, which I won't open, and the foil version. So once we open up the foil versions, I want to stick the art cards back in. Open up the foil versions and stick it inside the sleeves that we have, because when I try to put it inside and display them, unless I put them in like super thick sleeves, they do curl, and I want to try to avoid the curl. So we've got our inner sleeves here locked and ready, and I already even opened up the previous one. These are the Final Fantasy IX one. So I already used two, the Search for Dagger and the Amorite Carl, but the ones remaining are the Brilliant Wings, Regiment of Alexander, Mega Flare. Maybe I'll use them, maybe not. I'll figure it out time. But I'm just keeping them here, so they will all be stored and stuff like this. So it's premium. Oh man, it's curled already. It was just in the. Oh, okay. So maybe I should have like opened them up right away, because I guess whatever, they didn't package it in the sealed plastic, so it all got foiled and fucked up already. Oh well. Look at that curling, man. Oh, that's so sad. I'm betting the rest of them are all gonna be curled like that. So fix your shit, wizards. Oh well, I just hopefully putting them in the, maybe if I double sleeve slot them, maybe it'll flatten them out a bit. Man, look at how curled that got, man. Anyway, Noctis Heir Apparent. Whenever a creature you control enters combat, you may attach target creature equipment you control to target creature you control. But when a creature you control enters combat, you may attach target equipment you control to target you control creature you control. Warp 3, exile Noctis, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. Tap and attacking at the beginning of the player's next declared attacker spell. It can't be blocked at that combat. So kind of nuts how you can have like unblockable stuff that quickly. So hopefully all my leftover sleeves will help flatten this out. So I'll put it in an inner sleeve, I put it in a regular sleeve, and I'll put this here already. I'll put this here and then I'll put it later. Fishing gear. I kind of want to use this because I'm not a big fan of stealing effects, because I hate stealing effects, being hit by them. But I guess if I'm the one using it, it's fine, right? So I'm gonna just slide it in. It's a 3 to cast, 3 colorless equipment. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of that player's library. If it's a permanent, you may put it into the battlefield under your control. If not, you create a blue 1/1 fish creature token. So that's pretty hilarious. Also, because fishing was a big part of the original game. Slide that in there. And in that case, I shouldn't have waited so long to unpack these. Chocobo Camp. This is a land. The land enters tapped unless you control a legendary creature. Add 1 green when you cast a bird creature spell this turn. It enters with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. So good for +1/+1 counter decks. 4 green tap, create a 2/2 green bird creature token when whenever a land you control, this token gets a +1/+1 0. I guess, I mean, I can put this into my. I do have a Chocobo deck in my bulk Final Fantasy bulk deck, my bracket 1 deck. So I guess I can put this there. I'm so stressed that it's all foiled up. Anyway. All the Avatar ones wasn't so bad. Flash photography. You may cast a spell as though you had a flash if it targets a permanent you control. Create a token that's a copy of target permanent with flashback. So actually this is pretty cool because normally, I mean, if it having a clone effect at instant speed is actually pretty cool. Although it doesn't say that it doesn't say that it's not a legendary anymore. So I guess maybe not as useful in my legendary decks, but I guess that's fine. What is this? Why is this not flipping in, man? Unless this is an inner sleeve also? Is this also an inner sleeve type? Maybe it's also. Come on, you're an old Ultra Pro. You should be able to fit this, man. I have to curve it up a little bit. Oh my god, stressful. Campsite cuisine. Whenever this enchantment or a legendary creature you control enters, create a food token. Whenever you attack, you may sacrifice X foods. When you do, put up to X target attacking creatures you control. Gain +3/+3 trample and indestructible. It's actually pretty funny if you think about it, because Prompto's always making a whole bunch of like food stuff, so. Last but not least, Warrior's Resolve. Creatures you control have training. When another creature you control attacks with another creature with greater power, put a +1/+1 counter on the creature with lesser power. At the beginning of your end step. Actually, if you put that on the Joda deck, it'll continuously increase because I'll experiment with throwing in different kinds of enchantments there. I put the Dagger Search enchantment there because I wanted to see how it makes finding the legendaries faster. It's like a double cascade effect. But this one makes all the stuff bigger, and since Joda in general will be the biggest one, and if I have other bigger ones, it'll make the other one bigger, and the other one bigger, and it'll be continuously the beginning of all the cards will be cool. So I'm just gonna stick these in first. Maybe the Ultra Pros are not good for the sleeves. Or only because it's like really super curled already, so it's a bit of a struggle. But this background music is really killer, man. Whoever made it. Kudos to the creator of this one. Force it. You gotta really force the cards in because they're so fucking curled. I know it's not. I'm not the most graceful at pushing it, but it's okay. I mean, it has an inner sleeve already, so it's fine. I'm just recycling sleeves anyway, so. It's a little funny that you won't, unless you get the Kenrith Commander, the Kenrith Good Stuff Commander, you're not gonna get a. Oh, it's too big. It really is too big. Oh no, look at that. It's not going to. You're not gonna be able to put all the Final Fantasy 15 cards in one deck. Kind of sad. There's no like. I guess when everyone's complaining about 5-player commander slop, but you know, I would have liked to have a because with this I want to be able to play campsite cuisine or chocobo camp, you know. So we've got three packs, and we'll just go straight where it's made in United States, which means the rares are in the back. We'll just go straight, and then we'll just stick in the if there are multiple rares, that'd be cool. If not, then it's fine. Skip right. Ooh, we got a promise fulfilled. That's good. That's any the uncommon, but it is the screenshot card, showcase card. Unexpected request, and we got travel overlord, summon Leviathan. Summon Leviathan is our. Oh yo, we got another Kefka. Yes, bro. Insomnia City Crown and a. This is a pretty decent one. I'm gonna put the foil here. And I'll just keep the rest on the side and the art card over here. Yes, baby. That's okay. I'm cool. That's cool. That was a good pull. We're gonna put Kefka. The having the excitement of getting multiple ones, especially since the showcase cards are in less amounts now in Final Fantasy. I just realized it's nuts that it's such a good pull on just the first card, on just the one pull. So the others will be naked for now. Just one pull. Damn. Okay. I hope I didn't use up all my luck. Okay, gonna flip it over. No alternate art card, so we're gonna go straight to Black Waltz number 3. We got one alternate art and a Zell and a Reach the Horizon. No token, no special token. Okay. Well, I'm gonna put that there. Sorry, put that there. Alternate arts card there. I think I'll just pull this out first. There, and then the alternate art card here. So you know, even if it's not a rare, pulling an alternate art card is cool. The last one, I can do like one every 15 minutes, maybe. I don't know. Gonna look around. Okay, no, doesn't look like there's a fancy one, so we're gonna go straight to. Oh, and a Sid, nice. Summon Titan. Summon Titan is always good. Got a holo over here. Full art land. The hero token. Put that. Oh yeah, I'll put this on the side. I need more. I need lands. I need to separate my lands. All right, so not bad. Got Summon Titan. And the Zell, so not bad. Maybe I'll just be mean and I'll just stick them all underneath just to show. But three rares. I mean, the most valuable one here is Summon Titan. Then Summon Leviathan can be useful. Oh, I guess we can use it with the Merfolk deck. Hey, Merfolk deck. Hey, y'all blue players. I feel like I should lower that. And then Light Up the Stage is always a good pull card, so that's good. Kefka, a Summon Titan, pretty decent, yo. And a Zeldict. Well, for landfall, if you have a red-white landfall, that's not bad, I guess. Right, okay, that's that one. Stick it back inside the box. Next one. The Final Fantasy VIII Children of Fate box. Let's go. Actual unbox would be here. Boom. Pull out. Pull out. Pull that out. It reminds me, I'm still looking for a couple of the other Final Fantasy promo cards. One of them is the Arcane Pact of Negation, or Force of, or the Adea promo. That's that one. I should try to look for that one, the counter spell one. Anyway, that's that. Got Faded something. This is Renoa, Cypher, Fireball, and our boy Squall. I like how clean the white in the Final Fantasy is. I wish they put it at least in the plat. I blame cost cutting, because the I think if it was plastic sealed, it would have been protected from the humidity a little bit more. Look how bendy it is now. Honestly, I also want to acknowledge that the music, the background music, is so fucking sick. Anyway, let's put that there. Cut it up. Oh shit! My phone has fell. My phone has fell. No, my phone has fallen. I don't know my English. Yeah, it's all just paper ass packaging. If it was plastic, it would have been better. At least these ones can be sort of played in the same deck, I think. So Adea, Possessed Sorceress. Award 2 at the beginning of combat on your turn. Gain control of target creature and opponent controls until end of turn. Untap that creature. It gains haste until end of turn. So it's another stealing commander. Then, ooh, look at this. I don't know, random ass art. I don't remember why they have this, but I'll put this here anyway. Whenever a creature you control but don't own dies, return to the battlefield under its owner's control, and you draw a card. So even if the thing that you stole dies, even though you have to return it, you get to draw a card. So that's pretty cool. Faded Clash, sorcery. You may cast a spell as though it had flash. If a creature is attacking and creature is blocking, target creature you control and target creature an opponent controls each gain indestructible until the end of turn, then destroy all creatures. So I'm pretty hilarious, honestly, from my opinion. I think it's decently that you can play it into I mean, 5 to cast Flash. Yeah, a slightly more expensive Wrath, but one of yours, and then it doesn't even have to be the one you're attacking. It could be someone else, so it could be like a fucking token. Renoa, Angel Wings. At the beginning of combat on your turn, creatures you control with flying get +1/+1, and gain vigilance at the end of turn. Whenever one or more attacking creatures you control die, you may return it under the battlefield tapped under its own. You can only return one of them, so it's like a slightly weaker version of Luminous Blood Broodmoth. Next, Cypher, Balam Rival. Balam is the school, the floating school. Also, it's a land in Final Fantasy VIII. Legendary creature. First strike. Whenever you attack a player, goad target creature that player controls. Goad is you make them attack someone, but they can't be you. Whenever a creature attacking one of your opponents becomes blocked by 2 or more creatures, that attacking creature gains Death Touch until end of turn. Dang. Duelist's Flame instant. Until end of turn, target block creature you control gets +X/+0 and gains trample. And whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, look at that many cards from the top of your library, exile up to one of the non-land creature from among them, and put the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. You may cast its exile cost card without paying its mana cost. Interesting. I wonder if that means you keep that effect until the end of the turn. Or does that mean you have to get rid of it eventually? I wonder. And of course, Squall, Gunblade Duelist, so that's our Mardu. I was thinking if I should put them into my... I wonder if I should put this into my Terra deck. As Squall enters, choose a number. Whenever one or more creatures attack one of your opponents, if those have power or toughness equal to the chosen number, Squall deals equal damage to its power to defending player. Oh, wait, okay, this is also pretty good. I think I could put that into the I can't put this because it's summonable by Terra, and I pick 3 because it's supposed to be I can return things with power 3 or less, and most of the time I get something that's 3 power. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think I might find a way to put that in 2, and it's the right colors anyway. Terra is Mardu, the new one. Stick them in the new one. So yeah, I'm just gonna stick this in. So this is a Grixis commander, and then Cypher can join, can be put into that, and I think they're both pretty decent with each other. Fated Clash, almost practically an asymmetrical board wipe except for one person. Although, and it's the flexibility of it, playing it as Flash. I think is really good. Renault is okay, I guess. I think I mean I guess slightly more flexible than main set uncommon Renoa, maybe. Hold this. Honestly, the whoever made this music, it's a banger. I just hope that I really don't get like copyright struck. Ha 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 ha. Right, where's my skizzers? You can see it a little better. Okay, I'm gonna sneak if we have any. Nope, no. Okay, and then we're gonna go straight from side quest to Yuna, Hope of Spira. That's a what's a wowzy. Then foil starting town, hero and treasure. All right, that's cool. Oh fuck. Okay, so this is double, the good one, and it's foil, so it definitely deserves to be put inside your. I'm gonna put this inside my my Dissidia deck, because I'm gonna make it to be the most blinged out version of that deck that's possible. So I'm definitely gonna put that aside. All right, so that's pretty good. That's a banger. It's always lands, isn't it? If you get a good land, hard to go wrong. I'm hoping I'm getting one of the showcase stuff that's out that I don't have yet. Let's look through this. Nope, nothing. So turn the side. Knight, Gladiolus, and Vanille, and the Wind Crystal. Wind Crystal's pretty good. Fate of the Sun Crystal. It's shiny. Full art. Lance tokens. Wizard. Dun 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 dun. I really like the idea of starting town, where like the starting towns in the Final Fantasies. Ooh, I got an alternate art card there. So Lock Hole, Barrett Wallace, side quest, and it's Ayo, it's a Wandering Minstrel. Julio, from sketching. Nice. Okay, yeah, and I think that's the pack for that. I think Wandering Minstrel. I should change it to this Wandering Minstrel already. I have the normal one. Give Yoshi P the love he deserves, because that is the insert character of the Final Fantasy XIV game producer, lead designer. At least the Realm Reborn one, which I haven't updatedly played yet. I really should. Dun 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 dun. Taka 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 taka. All right. Yeah. So that's that. So we've got that, and then I got this one, so that's cool. Also, so I know, like once I bought everything, and I know eventually everything will go back into circulation again. So I don't have to buy everything right away, but you know, the sooner I collect everything, the sooner I can stop thinking about playing this game, and I can just move on and do other things. Although I still look forward to doing this because I don't see myself really doing much sealed magic. This is about as much magic. Cool. We got Garland at the Chaos Shrine. Garland at the Chaos Shrine. I hope the... Wait, let's see. Select stream. Warning, the stream... What the stream rate is 1.3 lower than the recommended bit rate. You recommend that your stream a bit rate of 6800 something. It is what it is. Because even the box is so cool, and the box is so premium looking. So we got Garland, Destined Hero, Destined Cleric, Destined Wizard, Destined Thief, and the Chaos Orb. And I gotta say, it's so weird seeing the Black Mage like as a fully formed person. I'm so used to the Black Mage being like a small gangly person like Vivi or the ones from that game. So like him being like a tall person with hands is kind of weird for me. But like before, here we go. Got the foils. Art cards will stay like the other ones, and then I'll pull out the axe. Close it up, put it back in. That was a random cutouts that I'm not entirely sure how you're supposed to use them, but it's nice. Just not necessarily great. I wish this one was shiny like this. Look how cool the box is. It's shiny, and then the scene one isn't so shiny. So I wish this was a shiny. This could have been like regular, because this is the one that's exposed to the outside anyway, and this is the one that's like regular and kept nice. Would have been nice, but beggars can't be choosers. Wait, no, not that. Not the open. This one. Make sure I don't cut the cards. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, and I am... Let the music take you. Open up the stream. I gotta get a new phone stand. My phone stand cracked, so the first time it actually fell, so it's kind of annoying. Anyway, here we go. Garland Royal Kidnapper. You can actually put this with the Idea deck, with the Idea's commander. When Garland enters, target opponent becomes the monarch. When the opponent becomes the monarch, gain control target creature monarch. Player controls for as long as they're the monarch. Creatures you do control but don't own get +2/+2 and can't be sacrificed. Which is nice because that means I can keep them and I can't be forced to sacrifice them. Destined Black Mage. Another target creature you control gains Death Touch until end of turn. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, the Destined Mage deals 1 damage to each opponent. If you have a full party, it deals 3 damage to each opponent instead. So this, the Final Fantasy one, encourages having a full party mechanic again, which I think is possible because a lot of their, rogue, cleric, warrior, wizard are present in the Final Fantasy set, so you can actually do that too. Destined Warrior, First Strike, Vigilance, Menace. Cleric, Warrior, Rogue, and Wizard spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. At the beginning of your combat on your turn, creatures you control get +1/+0 until the end of turn. If you have a full party, creatures you control get +3/+0 until end of turn instead. And it's ironic that the warrior class does not have red in it. I feel like it should have red in it. Destined White Mage, Lifelink. Another target creature you control gains Lifelink until end of turn. Whenever you gain life, +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. If you have a full party, put +1/+1 counters on that creature instead. So I guess I can put that in my Aerith deck. I'm planning to make an Aerith deck eventually, because I do have the special promo Aerith. So if I got the promo card, I got's gonna make the deck. Destined Thief can't be blocked. Pick 1 blue. Another card creature you can't control can't be blocked. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal damage to one or more players, draw a card and then discard a card. If you have a full party, draw 3 cards. Does that mean you draw 3 cards instead of 1 and then discard 1, or do you draw 3 cards and not discard anything at all? So my question behind that. Oh, yeah, there we go. Last, Chaos Shrine. Whenever a non-creature you control dies, exile it. So I think that goes. I don't want that to go into Sephiroth. The beginning of your upkeep, you may put a creature card exiled with Chaos Shrine onto the battlefield under control with a finality counter on it. Although that's a question, can you? It doesn't say when it dies, exile. Well, exile, but when it says it dies, exile it. That means it still triggers the death trigger, right? That's what I assume that happens. Actually, this out of all the scene boxes, I think this is the one that's most cohesive, and you can actually use all the cards in one deck. Although I would put the Garland Royal Kidnapper on another deck on its own. I'm with the Idea deck in the other one. Destined White Mage. At least this Final Fantasy 1 proper Final Fantasy 1 representation now in the. There we go. The cards. I'll buy more outer sleeves and to just put those in, and hopefully they can help flatten that out. I'm really pissed. Honestly, I'm really pissed that because they skipped out on, because it could have been like this, or it could have been the plastic like this where the other ones came in. Let's sigh. Anyway, let's crack it up. The first 2, I mean, I got 2 mythics and a hollow foil in the other one, so let's see if we can keep up that luck. Sneak if we know there's going to be a. Nope, there's not going to be a. So summon Anima, Grahatia, Omega, and summon Bahamut. Okay, yo. In every box, there has been 1 mythic. That's pretty cool. Grand Pulse Ochu, a Rabanash, regular tokens. Cool. Lots of foils too. I'm actually I'm also thinking about using the foils in like regular like, just nothing special stuff. Yeah, you go in there. Oh, nice. Oh, that means I have all versions of Kefka now. I have that Kefka. I have the one with a number behind him, and then I have the Nomura, Tetsuya Nomura. Although I guess I can get the Perforos version. Zack Fair. Omega and Machinist. Operate. And Token Bird. Oh, I want the Sephiroth token. So hard to get the Sephiroth token. So at least we got a good one. Alternate art rare. Last one. Omega Heartless Evolution. I'm still pretty happy. One mythic with every pack. Can't ask for more than that, but oh. Nothing. Okay. Black Hole, Eden, Scene of Sanctum, Crystal Fragments. Last one is Cecil. Let's go. Father to Son. And token. Treasure. All right. So this is a pretty decent haul. I think Cecil might have usefulness in standard, from what I've heard, because standard is so fast. Smaller ones are the ones that really have much. Bahamut. I put this into my lands deck because it's so big. Then there we go. So I'll put this back in the box. So there we go. I'm very happy about the outcomes of the polls, and I'll find a way to use the Final Fantasy cards. I'm still up on using Final Fantasy cards in Final Fantasy decks. Uh, but honestly, I think the last one I want to build is Aerith, and I don't think I can make a lifelink deck using only Final Fantasy cards. But I guess the minimum thing I can do is I make sure that I put all lifelink cards that are available in Final Fantasy into that deck. I think that's the minimum that I can do that one. So that's cool. There we go. Also, Poofy. I'm so annoyed. God damn it, Wizards. So here we go. Final Fantasy 15 camping, guys, and the polls. We got the Final Fantasy 9 I put from before, and the Chocobo lands. Final Fantasy 8, their polls, so the Yuna and the alternate art, and Final Fantasy 1 with Bahamut and alternate art. And so there we go. Thanks, guys. I'll catch you guys around next time. Ciao, ciao. Bye bye. Have a great